Alright, so we'll be doing forecast for 8 September until 7 October, which is for the month of September. So if you take a look at it, for those of you who don't know, I'm Kevin Chan. So I'm the author of the book BaZi Road to Success and also a consultant with Joey Yap Consulting Group. So I have been featured in several platforms, including TV like Bernama, radio like Melody FM. So we're looking at September 2019, which is Gui Yu, water rooster. Okay. So take note that this is a combination month for those with dragon. So rooster and dragon is a combination and clashes with rabbit. So if you have rabbit inside your chart anyway within the year, month, day, and also hour, mean that there's going to be a clash. So interesting thing about this month on the auxiliary star that you have intelligence star coming in this month. So intelligence star is really good at gaining knowledge. In the olden day, it is used for exam. So people who have intelligence star basically can go for the imperial exam board, and also really good at opening mental blockages. So basically, it's a really good learning month. A lot of lessons to be learned this month. So this is going to be September 2019. Yu. Look at that, right? So for those of you who have not plotted your BaZi chart, you need to get your BaZi chart plotted. The way that we are doing it here is that we are not going to look at an animal sign. Okay, I'm going to look at your day master. So it's going to be day master driven. So the day master is basically the one that we have circled in, is under your day, is on top, only the one on top. So there's going to be 10 of you, 10 different day master. I'm going to go through all the 10 day master for the forecast. All right. So this is not an animal sign forecast. Don't go and look at this. I'm born in the year of the rat. No, there's not going to be anything on the year of the rat. All right. So day master, look at the one that's circle. Have your BaZi chart plotted and check that portion of it out. So we're going to look at Jia. So if your day master is the Jia, this is going to be a very interesting month. So you have a direct resource sitting on a direct officer. So this is a very auspicious combination type of setup. In the olden day, learning is a very difficult activity to do. Not many people like to teach. They don't teach outside of their circle of family. So with a direct resource under a direct officer, it's a good chance for you to basically in the olden day go and seek a master. So you basically have a good chance of being accepted by a master. So very easy to seek formal education. So for us right now is that if you have somebody who you really look up to, you know that person usually is very difficult to get a session to basically learn with that person. This is the month that you use to go and approach that particular person and get a session done. So easy to learn thing also means that please go and learn something useful. Okay, don't go and waste the teacher effort. You need to use the good things to basically earn good stuff for yourself, especially if you're looking at it share trading related. So it's a water metal month combination. So high mobility, high precision type of learning would be good. So share trading would be good. So use the right channel to basically learn, do proper learning, sign up to learn something, or buy the proper book to basically take a look. So get some authority figure to study under. Okay, so it's a really good month for the Jia people to upgrade their game, have a really good learning experience for them. So if you look at the Yeetwood, now Yeetwood right now is indirect resource sitting on 7 killing. So now 7 killing is a very action-based type of star, whereas the indirect resource are very intuitive type of star. So the way that they learn right now is going to be very different. It is a true learning whereby you look at how a person basically does the thing and then you mimic and imitate. So it's very vocational type of learning, seeing and then absorbing. So try new approach in learning. So anything you go and try it out. You see how these people, like for example, if you see somebody launch a internet campaign which is really very good, like you can basically mimic what they have done. So you can see, look at it, and then now you can discover what worked what don't work. So of course, when you are mimicking what people are doing, borderline is called plagiarism. It is still. So if you know that a certain method that you have copied basically work, if you can acknowledge the other person who you basically learn from. So get the thing tried out. So go with the flow, and then do some breakthrough here. Of course, doing anything is basically a very very good teacher for yourself. So carry out on your action plan. Discover what is working, what is basically not working, and practice through application. So don't be shy. Try things out. So your learning is basically mimic and trying for this month. So let's take a look at a Pink Fire. So Pink Fire have the two very proper star coming up with the direct officer and also the direct wealth. So both of these are quite good. So direct wealth, when you say that when you have money, you have power. So right now it is basically a money power combination for you. So a lot of responsibility, because direct officer and direct wealth both are very responsible type of star. You are given a higher status right now. People are looking at you. People are basically worshipping you. You want to say that, so that you have this authority over a lot of people. So you need to be really careful with the responsibility given. So the thing that you need to be careful of right now is that the year that you are sitting on, this year is the entire year is hurting officer 7 killing. So there is going to be public sentiment here. So if you take a look at it, the right officer, hurting officer, they are basically clashing energy. So there's going to be a bit of a public sentiment that is going on. So you need to be really careful that although you are given the authority, but don't use the authority to oppress the public, or else they will fight back. You need to know that the 7 killing is attached to the hurting officer. So if there is a big argument, it may end up in attacking situation. So that is really not something that you want to do. So like what Spider-Man say, come great power, come great responsibility. So make the right move, do the right thing, for the public. Don't let the public authority that is handed to you, go to waste, especially being egoistic about the entire situation. So take really good care of it. So overall, really great month for the Bring Fire to increase their authority level. Okay, so let's look at the Ting. So Ting now is having 7 killing, sitting on indirect wealth. So indirect wealth is a very opportunistic, very strategic kind of energy. So they are able to identify gap. Their strongest point is to see that there is opportunity in things that they're doing. So they can see the gap. With the 7 killing means that you can directly attack the gap right now. Make sure the gap become bigger and you are able to function inside the gap. So you are able to identify where the opportunity is and then close the gap for yourself. So good month to implement your idea. 7K is all about strategic action. Drive a wedge into the gap, open it up, let people beg you to implement the solution. So this is what you want to do. So you need to be very strategic. So make sure it's painful. Then you apply in the solution for them. So keep the boss informed. All right. So when you are doing this sort of strategy, sometimes it can be very shocking, especially at 7 killing. 7 killing is designed to attack ruler. When 7 killing, so in the olden days, is really going to war. You are able to attack the ruler. So be careful if you are in a situation whereby you have a superior. So apply to most people who are in employment. So don't surprise the superior. So if you are trying to improve a certain department, you see that there's certain gap in the department, weaknesses, that you have a solution to it. So you want to implement it, but make sure that the boss of the department know what you are doing. So don't suddenly go and implement something, and then the boss will, I don't know what is basically happening. Then you're gonna have a little bit of an issue going with them. So plan very strategic when you are moving. Proper planning is required to pull it through. You need people to be on board before execution is implemented. The people need to be on board is the boss. Okay. So conspire for success, which means you already pre-plan, talk to the boss. These are the things that we're gonna do, and then you go in and implement what needs to be done. So you will become like the hero of the show. You will take a look at it. So So Wu Earth, the Yang Earth portion of it, you have a big direct wealth on top, which usually if direct wealth come out, it is really a great thing. People like it. However, do be careful that your year is a raw wealth. And then you are seated on a hurting officer. And these two are really aggressive type of star. So need to be very careful. Which means that, your wealth, your success is on top. People can see it. There's also chances of rock wealth coming in, that there are people who's gonna want to take it away from you. And with the hurting officer, you want to show off some more. So you want to show off your success, plus people are trying to come and take your success. So need to be very careful a bit. So if you look at the mixture of all of it, rock wealth is there, seven killing is there, hurting officer is there. It's very aggressive undertone that is happening, targeting the wealth star. So need to be very cautionary towards the success that you're basically having. Don't slack off because you feel or see that things are going on. So usual, be humble, move on, don't need to gloat at it about what has done, what has happened. The longer you indulge, the more chance people will come and dismantle the entire thing that you are doing. So just acknowledge the success and move on to next project already. Look at G Earth, the Yin Earth counterpart. So the Yin Earth counterpart, you're looking at indirect wealth versus an eating god. So eating god is a star that always produces the wealth star. So in put it in a way, really, really auspicious. So if you look at the mixture of all the stars in the year, is that you got friend star, direct wealth star, direct officer star, eating god star, indirect wealth star. All of them are very mild type of star. They are very, very good type of star, and they are very supportive. So a lot of people is coming together. The situation is coming together to bring you a win. So sometimes it's unexpected. Maybe sometimes you yourself is not really very sure of yourself, or you don't have the confidence level, but you thought you will lose the thing that you are basically doing it, right? So but suddenly a lot of people come together and then make sure that you become successful. So you need to be thankful and take care of it, but need to be really cognizant that things doesn't fall from the sky. It is a group work that a lot of people has conspired and come together and make you successful. So what you need to do, take some time and thanks those people around you that help you, and be generous about it. Share the reward, give credit where you're supposed to give credit, and buy something for them, as a reward. So do allow things to happen, because G Earth have a very good tendency of giving. It doesn't have a very good tendency of taking. So when people try to help the G Earth, usually they will try to turn it away. So you need to let things happen for the big reason that with all the success that you're having, then you can help more people. You need to think of it from that particular angle, that the stronger you become, the more success you have, the more people you are able to go and help. So let people help you this month. It's a very good month to remove it. Okay, so Keng metal need to be slightly a bit caution. So you have a hurting officer on top sitting on rock wealth. So hurting officer, rock wealth combination talk about really good competition. So rock wealth is really good at strategically competing with people. Want to be ahead of people, and hurting officer is give you a lot of exposure. So you will be really good to have a lot of screen time. And this screen time is usually used to compare against another person. So hence, you should fully leverage on the opportunity given to properly uplift your own brand, your own name, make yourself a little bit more famous, because you are comparing to a peer maybe, So there's going to be a comparative level. Just be careful of not stepping on other people first. So you're comparing on the other person, please, give opportunity or give the stage, or we say, make sure that there's a staircase for the other party to go down. So don't want to be in an unwanted situation. Try to be inclusive, not exclusive, which means that even if you have beaten the other party, what you do is that you be inclusive about it. still include the other party in, still praise the other party. You can afford to do it. So lift others while lifting yourself as well. So because you have the spotlight, share the spotlight with the people around you, open opportunity for other people, so it helps your credibility in the long term. So you're not somebody who want to compete with other people. You will be seen as somebody who open up the market so that more people can come and join the entire game rather than somebody who closing the market and push people outside. So those are the things that you want to do to uplift yourself this month. Let's have a look at the sin metal. Sin metal, eating God with the friend star and then with the indirect resource star. So a lot of things is about scaling. Okay, so a lot of idea, e.g., then you got your friend star, a lot of people supporting, on it. So you do get quite a lot of support from people. Bring in external help to expand your idea. That's what the friend star is. So friend star means, gathering groups of people together, market test the idea, see what the feedback is coming in from people, all your supportive friends, it is supposed to expose the idea out to other people. So the scary part is that, in eating God usually is more reserved, so they like to keep the idea within themselves. They like to work on it on their own. So they are a little bit more introvert. So they can get caught up when the idea is not ready. So there's this perfectionist drive. Sin metal itself is already quite perfectionist type. Plus the eating God together, it can be they don't dare to put their idea out there, so that it can be developed. They are afraid that their idea is not good enough yet. So, but you need to go out and present your idea, put it out, let them speak for you. Have an innovative idea out there so others can comment on it. Without proper feedback, your idea remain a great hidden idea that nobody know. Then there's no point, right? So no one know about your idea is not gonna grow properly. Run water, personal favorite since it's my own day master. So now run water again. It is also a Rockwell star. When you see a Rockwell star, it is always about competition among peers, competition among the people around you. Trying to one-upping people. We've seated on a direct resource. So this is knowledge competition. As just now, if you remember, the Geng one is basically a competition of popularity. So that is compete against popularity with a hurting officer. This is a knowledge competition. So this one is really a substance war. So nothing to do with the fluffy, who look better, who have better calling power. It is really substance. Right now, you're really going into the battlefield with knowledge, to overpower your other competitor there. So try not to belittle others because when you are, fighting at the level of knowledge, there can really be big gap. There can really be a gap. The thing that you churn out to people may be, really so high that you make the other party really low, stupid sometimes, So, but don't try to do that. So again, always leave space for others to retreat. So you want to tell them that, you are really offering substance to people and you are not really, offering fluff to people. But, don't go to the extent that it's like you are not giving a chance for the other party to know. So give value knowledge out to people. So that's what you want to do. This one, show the other that, your solid knowledge that you have, show it out, let people know. So no need to be fluffy about the information. What will be true will remain as true. So it's quite an easy month to basically pass as long as you have the correct information to send to other people. So among all of it, the one that need to be really careful of happen to be Quillwater. So Quillwater have a friend sitting on indirect resource. So friends are, among people together. So a lot of friends together. With the indirect resource, you become additional sensitive. So matter-water combination for a water fellow, you become very empathic. Very sensitive to the people around you. So you're gonna have going into a lot of situation whereby you're with your friend and you can certainly sense that maybe this person having some problem, and you're saying that having that problem, you want to go and help the person. Intuition really strong, and you may be really right about your feeling that the other party needs some, tender loving care, need to be taken care of. So you need to be very careful. Your year is 7 killing, rob wealth, hurting officer. So these three are very aggressive. So while you are trying to be empathic with your friend, they are force that is attacking in from outside, which means that the attacking force will not differentiate between your friend and you. So you may become a obstacle to the attacking force, and you may get yourself hurt as well. So you need to be cautious with the people you're trying to help. Don't end up as collateral damage in the process. Protect yourself first. Okay, so be selective with your empathy. All right, so choose who you plan to help. Not all that need help deserve your help, so you need to know that as you might be hurt in the process, make sure that you are ready for the impact that comes. All right, so among all of them, Clearwater need to be extra careful of being nice. Nothing wrong with being nice, but being nice at an expense of yourself getting hurt is not really a good deal. All right, so we don't want to get into that situation. All right, so this is the end of the analysis. In a short while, I'll be going into some question and answer session. So if you like some of the content here, we do have a Joey Yap TV for you to subscribe to. So there are other contents that basically get posted up. Stay tuned with that. All right, so notes you can download from kevinchan.joeyyap.com. So about this, and that is all the content that I have for this. Okay, so we're gonna now go to the chat room there. So again, question, please use red color question so that I know. Okay, so at this current moment, it looks like there is no question coming up yet. So anyone of you have any question, you can just post it up in the chat box. Please use the question box. So here we go. Now the question is coming in. Eileen, so your day master is Rainwater, born on the red month. Okay, so red month is not bad. May I know how my career luck is it this September? We're traveling quite a lot for work. So red is basically, now you take a look at it, your red is basically one of the peach blossoms or one of the cardinals. So that usually have a lot to do with relationships. So if you mix the red with the rooster, this is a punishment. So need to be very careful with dealing with people. So there's maybe going to be a bit of a relationship issue. But the good news is that, if you're talking about work, very easy to get attraction. So you want to start anything with anyone, it's quite easy to attract them. They're interested in what you're doing. They're interested in the things that you are basically doing. So quite easy to start off. But you need to be really careful with the interaction between. So traveling wise, I don't think there's much of an issue. It is just relationship wise, you need to be a bit more careful of it. All right, so let me take a look first. Eileen, I got Val here. Okay, take a look at Val. I've heard of the term combined away in BaZi. Is there a difference between combined with or combined away? For example, rooster combined with dragon versus rooster combined the dragon away. Okay, here's the thing, don't bother about the combined away, combined, whatever. The combined is just a combine. So what happened here is that it's actually not combining away. When the two elements combine together, the next condition is that it will produce an element. If the elements survive the entire process of combination, the two elements become busy. Okay, just normal example, mother, father having a baby. If the baby get born and survive, the mom and dad become busy. You don't have time for husband and wife type of activity. You become father and mother type of activity. It doesn't disappear, your dragon, your rooster doesn't go disappear at all. It is still there. It's just busy concentrating on the new element, supporting the new element. So there's no such thing as combined away or, what it is. Just term used to, make it a bit more, kick-ass, I would say. Right, so don't worry about that. The element is always there, but it's not busy to assert. It's not free to assert. It's influence. So Xiao Mei here, Ren Shen, born in the month of Chen. What should I focus on in terms of career? So just like I said, dragon rooster is basically a combination. Seek help. Okay, so red here now is all right. So Anything to do with a combination basically is seeking help. So six combo is direct help. Directly you can seek help from people. If you have a 3 harmony combination, is a multiple help. So you may need to look for this person, and this person will get the other person to come and basically help you. So those are multiple point help. So in terms of work, is basically quite good, but you need to know how to go and seek help, which means you do need to open your mouth and tell people what help do you need. Okay, Xiaomei, let's have a look at this. KT, okay, Xin Wei Day Master. So Xin Day Master, let me just scroll back to the notes of the Xin Day Master. Okay, Xin Day Master, e.g. Friend Star. So you look at it, Xin Day Master, will you be successful in getting a new job this month, September? If not, what will be something good to focus in on this month? Rooster, plenty of option. So if you're talking about getting a new job, you got Friend Star, you got EG, get your friend to recommend. That will be the easiest to do using this. Okay, so get some friend to basically recommend. You have EG Star, mean that you need to think of option. So don't be too stuck with whatever that you are thinking. So again, you need to take in the advice of the people out there. So throw your idea out. What you want. Let people give you feedback on what to do. So it's a good month for you to listen to what other people have talked about. Hey John, there's a lot of Ren Day Master today. Okay. Will it be doing medical treatment this month? Not reading using 八字. If you're talking about medical treatment, I would rather use a Qi chart to basically do this. Okay, so for medical, if you look at it, you need to avoid the star which is called blood knife. But at this current moment, I don't have the chart that has blood knife here, so I can't really tell you which one is the one. But if you print out the one that you print out using the JY software would have tell you all the auxiliary stars. So if you see blood knife there, don't go for surgery. Blood knife can cause unstopped bleeding, so you don't want to go for that. All right, TJ also rainwater, rainwater month. Okay, month of Jia Dog, how to manage competition at work? Why do you need to manage the competition at work? So again, for rainwater is basically a war of knowledge. You go inside, you want to compete with people. It's basically the war of knowledge. So you need to go in and basically show your knowledge. So your knowledge need to be quite solid this month. So if you want to win the battle, so there is direct officer in a year. So which means that you already have authority against the competition. So anyway, you're going to compete with people you are already one up. Plus, if you have the knowledge to support the thing that you are doing, basically it's a clean kill. Quite easy to do. Okay. Lee here, Jia Wood with Geng Wuman column. How is my career lah? How's your career lah? It's a very broad question when you ask it in such a way. So if you look at the Jia Wood, so Jia Wood again, easily get people to teach you something. I would really go up the corporate chain to look for a mentor. So in corporate wise, they should have career mentor assigned to you, or such this sort of arrangement. Talk to your HR, find somebody who is senior level, and take a look at it. You want to learn from this person. This is the best time for you to open your mouth and get yourself a career mentor that you would like to learn from. Yvonne, so G2, born in the month of Rooster. So Rooster, C Rooster is called Grand Duke. Power is basically double. So most of the time they don't really like doubling of it. So since G2 relate to people to help me, how is this relate to within the career? I'm waiting for an answer to know if I'm able to get the job I interview for. You're looking for it to get a job that you will interview for. Again, what you want to do right now. So the EG is basically quite strong here. As you can take a look at it, you got a lot of option. So you want to see the problem right now with EG too strong is that a lot of option, a lot of expectation that you are basically pushing into it. So again, let things happen. Please let things happen. So for those people who want to come and help you, allow them to help you. Don't pressure yourself too much. So sin matter with an EG on your side is really really minute detail thing you are micromanaging is too much. That will be the one. So don't get yourself too stressed. All right, Brian, Eatwood wanted to start your own business. Is it a good time? Eatwood, what is your month? So no idea what is your month. So but look at the Eatwood itself. You want to start a business? Eatwood. Okay, let's have a look at it. Indirect resource 7K. Overall, difficult to say this one because 7K is basically quite gung ho. So you want to start the job in a gung ho. At least this is a breakthrough month. So if you take a look at it, resource star quite strong. So a lot of learning. There's indirect wealth there, but also seated on a rock wealth at the same time. So iffy if you're starting this business, expectation is as a learning journey for yourself. No problem. I don't think there's a big much of a problem. A lot of learning coming your way. But if you are directly saying I want to start this to make money, don't think that's a good things to do. Okay. Just let's have a look, right? Ting born in the month of October. My career and also wealth luck. Guys, if you are asking question like, my career and my wealth luck, it's just very fluffy question. So cannot really give you a quality reading with this sort of it. You need to have very specific reasoning or very specific situation that you are taking a look at. So think fire. So 7 killing indirect wealth again, quite good opportunity to basically implement things that you are taking a look at. So you take a look at the overall, I think it's okay. Again, all the star here, if you put it together, indirect wealth, direct officer, direct resource, eating god, and also 7 killing are basically quite controlling type of star. Situation are really, in a conducive manner for you to go in. Just don't step on the boss feet or his tail. That is one that you want to take a really good look at. Rusandra, I got Rusandra here. Ting Yu Pillar born in Chenman, so dragon rooster combined, so very good. Does the combine with chant, does it self-punish affect me? Why suddenly got self-punish? Okay, where's your second dragon? If you don't have second dragon, there's no self-punishment. But then again, so if you look at it, right, whatever interaction is happening inside your chart, all of them will happen. Okay, all of them will happen. Just in case the usual example we have is that if you buy an insurance, for an accident, does it mean that you're not going to get into accident? Yeah, nothing to do with the insurance. Doesn't prevent accident from happening. You will still have the accident, but because of the insurance that you have already purchased, is that you will have something to come and assist you in the recovery process. So you need to read all the relationship as it will happen. There are no escape from it. It's just that the degree of it happening and your bounce back is going to be easier or not easy. So overall, if you're talking about Think Fire, pretty much quite good as long as you know how to target your execution in the correct place and manner, then it's fine. With the combination also means that there are already people who are seeking your help. So you got an advantage that there are people seeking your help. They want your solution. So you can basically go and, give them the solution. So it's a good month for you to execute. So Day Master is Think. Now we can get everything with Think. So would any career opportunity knock on your door? You need to go and seek 7 killing, and indirect wealth is an outward seeking one. You have to go and attack. Okay, 7 killing is an attacking star. It is not a sit around and wait for it to come star. Alright, so Melissa, Young Metal, Geng. So rapid hour, Geng rapid hour. So hour had to do with things that you take care of. Usually children, usually investment, usually staff. Unless your question have anything to do with those group of people. The hour clash just mean that internal thinking change. the way that you see your perspective of the way you see things, you may think that this is correct last time. Right now, there are things that are happening outside that basically shake your core of belief. So your thinking pattern will go through a change. All right, Val, what is the likely situation in Hong Kong this month? Will it continue to be chaotic? I don't have Hong Kong birth chart, so won't be able to tell you anything about that. But overall, if you take a look at it, I'm in Malaysia. Why want to read something in Hong Kong? Own country also haven't taken care of yet. Got my own country political stuff to take care of. No time to worry about Hong Kong. Just be practical here, right? Okay. So Jasmine, take a look at it. Keng Metal Month with the month of Ting Fire, which means I assume it's a horse. So it's the month of Ting Fire. You are looking at Keng with Ting Fire. So now Ting Fire and also the rooster unofficially is a clash. It's unofficially is a fire metal clash. So it's just that it is an unofficial one. So health and wellness MLM business, is it suitable for me? Want to go into that? If you want to talk about going into any type of business, you need to read your own chart, not reading the money chart. Okay, the money chart won't be able to help you to tell you whether you should go into certain industry or not. So, but MLM business, your chart, Yeet Wood inside your chart need to be rather healthy. Yeet Wood is going to be the determining factor of whether you are flexible enough, know how to play around with people's mind and feelings. So that is something that is required in MLM business. You are able to make the connection, spread the vine and everything. So you need to look at Yeet Wood, so not look at the month chart to determine this. Billing. Ting Mao Day Master with a Ting Hai Man. Good chance for me to close the deal selling your house. Again, selling your house, you don't look at the month chart you're looking at. So, but again, if you are looking at Ting Fire. So Ting Fire again is an attacking month. So when you are attacking and then there's indirect wealth there, of course, there's going to be opportunity if you go and approach and attack. So if you are passive, then forget about it. So like for this sort of question, that have to do with a specific situation or selling a house or looking at what Qimeng would be a better tool to handle this than using BaZi. Okay. So Du Minju, Wu Shen, finally we got a non-ting non-ren person with a Ren Zi month. Okay, so when can you be employed? Currently unemployed for quite some time. Also, should I focus in my career? Water structure with direct officer, indirect wealth, and being the three most percentage in the profile. So no, nothing to do with that. So we just need to know that your month. So month is basically 子. So if you are looking at employment, usually the target is the month star. So again, when you are looking at employment, to be combined back is the one that we look at. So you are either will either combine with the ox, which means that it is going to be January, okay, or you're going to go with the monkey. Monkey is October. Is it October, November? No. Monkey is basically past already. So monkey is past already. Dragon is even longer. So the nearest one you're looking at is basically a January. So again, you're looking at employment type. We look at combination of the month. That will be a good indicator if you want to. Okay. So, but this one is direct wealth herding officer though. If you know how to advertise yourself, basically it's quite okay. You have herding officer, people can pay attention to you. You got the direct wealth. Direct wealth do mean success, but remember Rob Wealth. So if you are over hoo-ha on the things that you are doing, people might just take it away from you. So Day Master Ting Man is Gen hour. Man is Gen. There are no Gen Man. Alright, so any good opportunity at taking a new job. Why so many people want to take new job? So your month, you need to have the animal sign. So Gen is not really an animal sign. So can't really give you a no. So again, think because you are on 7 killing in direct well, there are opportunity you need to attack. Think people need to take preemptive action and attack because of the 7 killing. It's an active star. Daymaster think high. Would any good career opportunity knock on your door? So again, talking about career, you need to take a look at a month. So only a Daymaster again, 7 killing in direct well. There are chances out there. There are opportunity out there. You need to go and find and attack. For think people is basically a plan of attack, strategic attacking plan that you need to do. Okay. So Joyce. Guide. So Guide. So the emotionally empathic Daymaster of the month. You take a look at it. Apply job. What is the odds of taking? So Ren Man. No animal sign. Ren is basically the one on top. So Ren Man means that you are going to meet with Rock Wealth. Meet with Rock Wealth means that there's going to be competition. So you got your friend star, you got your Rockwell star, indirect star. There's quite a lot of competition happening inside the month that you're talking about. So, odds of taking certification exam this month. Certification exam resource star is there. So, anything to do with studying, resource star is basically quite good. It's basically quite helpful if you take a look at it. With the Rockwell star and the friend star together. Be careful of copying answer, so don't get caught. All right, Ben. Pop. How much of an influence is the pick if is my DE? Depending on you have anything that clash away the DE, you have anything that combine the DE away, that would release your DE. Alright, so any combine or clashes will basically nullify the DE at that particular moment. So you need to depend on that. So your chart, entire chart is required, including your your luck pillar, your year, and everything need to be put in. So Jiawood with Sin Metal in the month and year, self-punishment. How could I be able to improve on my career? So again, Jiawood, go and seek a mentor. Basically, go and seek a respectable teacher. Okay, so that respectable teacher will be able to help you out of the situation. You need to go and seek and take a look at it. So we got Courts here. Think Fire. Wow, really is either Think Fire or Ren Water this month, and Think and Ren is combined. Okay, so some connection there. Born in Shen Monkey year. Okay, so Shen Monkey and also the Rooster basically same energy pattern. They are all metal. Time of birth is a dinner time. Never mind, I'm not going to read the time of birth. Natal chart, no wood element. Also don't care about that. What should I do to improve your career? So again, if you're looking at Think Fire have a lot to do with strategically attacking a weak point. Okay, strategically seeking a weak point, strategically attacking a weak point. So you need to know where you want to basically attack. All right. So with your monkey, you are already sitting on a direct wealth already. So you have the natural persistency to do it. So find the crack, keep on driving the wedge into the crack, open it up together, then present a solution. Not too difficult to do, I hope. Katie, Sin Wei Day Master. So you got the Sin Day Master. Sin, where are you with the Sin? Okay, Sin is EG Friend Star. We are looking at it. Ren Chen Hour. So combined with Chicken Man, Rooster, you. Does it mean that it will be good to make investment this month? Yeah. Overall, you will take a look at it. Combination with the what you call a hour. So when every time you combine, something produced, which means that you would be given something for the cooperation that you are doing that is related to that. You will basically be given something to yourself, lah. So on a broad sense, also you can take a look at it. You may get a baby, right? So be careful of that. So that is also the year hour combined. Okay. Okay, so you have a DE in both a year and also hour. So the mouse, so your DE will be nullified. So if your DE is a mouse, Rooster come in, the Rooster will basically release your DE. So releasing the DE also, you need to know some DE are better not to be released. So that is a completely different study that you need to know that every time you are approaching any relationship at all, you should make a note that, do I need this? The particular element that is released, the particular element that is locked up, particular element that is being produced, particular element that is being clashed away. Is it something that you need to use? So you need to be very cognizant or be very aware of things that you are going to do now. What are the representation in terms of 10 God with the activity that you are doing? So if that particular activity that you are going to perform is being jeopardized, whether it's being combined, locked up, or being clashed, having punishment on that, those are the ones that you need to be careful of. Just purely looking at DE. DE are not evil. Okay, just put it away. DE are not evil. There are certain things that is meant to be in jail. Shen, we are looking at it. Ren Day Master, yes, another one more Ren Day Master is here. How about September month? We will receive a good news in career and house. What do you mean by good news in career and house? So again, question a bit fluffy, right? So in career and also how. Hour is yin water, month is yin wood. So yin wood is basically just yi wood. So if you have a yi wood, you need to know that the rooster basically will clash the yi wood. So if you're having that inside the month, actually this month not really that good. So you're talking about yi wood, direct resource with a yi wood. Your yi wood would be your eating god. So there's going to be a clash together with your eating god. So be careful of your idea that you basically go out may be collapsed by other people's superior knowledge. Just remember there are rock wealth there. Rock wealth always mean competition with others. Okay. Anna, Xin Yu Day Master, Horseman. What I can do to study well and study more for an exam? In terms of studying, if you want to have quick result, Qi delusion door will help. So you need to plot a Qi chart on the hour that you basically is studying. So you're going to study for an hour, right? Maybe an hour or two. Plot the Qi chart, find the delusion door sector, go to that sector and study at that sector. Delusion door give you seclusion. So no one will come and bother you. So you go and study there and you will have your peace and quiet to study. All right. If you scroll Facebook, then can't help you. Also, nobody will come and disturb you from scrolling your Facebook. That's what delusion door do. So usually when it comes to studying, we will use the delusion door to help us. Karen, Ji Hai, Ren Shen Man. So again, monkey man with the Ji. Watch out for work this month. So when you are asking any question, right, try not to ask a question in a negative connotation. So you see, if you're going to pose a negative question, for us who is basically practicing for a very long time, we are very quick to zoom into problem. So you ask problem, we're going to give you a lot of problem. You ask for solution, or you ask for things that you should look at, we're going to give you a lot of things that you can look at and things that you're going to do. So your question just drive the entire conversation. So this is going to be yin and yang. What you want to listen to, we tell you what you want to listen to. So if you're looking at problem, there's going to be plenty of problem that you are looking at. So let's look at G. So G is indirect wealth, eating God. With a lot of friends, not really too much of a problem. I would say that the biggest problem right now is that too relaxed. Everything is just happening quite nicely. You may be again in a situation whereby the G Earth is not a star that like to take things, is a star that like to give things. So when things come to you too easy, you don't want it. So you need to be careful of that. So that's one thing that you want to take a good look at. All right. So Geng Day Master with Geng Chen Man. So good. Chen Yu is a combined man with Geng. So Geng, is it is a war of reputation. So you're competing based on reputation, based on attention through that you are doing. Thought of letting go of your full-time job so you can focus entirely on your business. It has been really hard to focus on these few months. Is it right month to do that? Yeah, in a way that it's okay. You can basically do it. So combined months basically is okay for you to do those type of moving big decision. So you are making any decision, right? Combine and clash are basically the two one that you want to use with. So combine is voluntary making a decision. Clash is being forced to make a decision. So that's the only difference. So there's going to be things out there that you bring. So because of the big hurting officer, there's on top two things that you need to be careful of. A lot of people is looking at you. So with the Rockwell style, right? So if you gonna initiate a resign, there may be a lot of talking from the hurting officer. Okay, so those are the one that you want to put in a care of. So overall, yes, if you want to concentrate on the other side, but the more important thing is that you need to know that you're planning on the other side is something that's suitable. The big plan that you are running is basically okay, the sequence that you are doing. So there's a lot of analysis in terms of the month sequence and what is coming in the few years that you need to know to actually make the decision. Just based on this month is a combined month, you can do quite good decision making in a combined month. So your mom day master is Ting Hai. Okay, now mother. Okay. So again, we're gonna look at the thing which is your 7 killing indirect wealth, right? So the month of Shen, born in the month of Shen, year of Hai, and this is the 7 killing month of anything she should avoid or focus on. Nothing particular, right? So don't know what you are, taking a look at it. So in terms of health, you would usually want to take a look at clash that involve resource star. So resource star is the one that determines your health. That's the one that repair you. So if your resource star is basically not working, the repair crew is basically not working. So if you get hurt in that particular month, very difficult to heal, especially for old people. So those are the one that you want to take care of. So a Ren Wu Day Master with a Melanie Chan with a month pillar of Yi Chou. Okay, so Si Yu Chou. So the snake, the rooster, and also the ox is a 3 harmony combination. So you do have a combined this year luck pillar of Sin Metal. So this month direct resource very strong. Yeah, okay. So nothing wood, very weak or zero, it doesn't matter. How can increase your wood? Why you want to increase your wood? Sometimes when you ask a question, I want to increase my wood. Why do you want to increase your wood? Is it even useful? Is it even something that you want to do? Growing business may have new opportunity coming. Is it good time to start? So it's a 3 harmony combination. 3 harmony combination, it is great time to basically have multiple party coming in to basically assist. So again, it depends on the thing that you are doing because you are a run water. So resource star also mean help coming in. Really, literally, it means resource coming into your side. So plenty of people want to come and help. They want to come and basically do it. So when this sort of situation come in, right, the crucial part is the decision making. If you always wait for people, one needs to come together first. I need to wait for this, wait for that, wait for this, wait. Nothing will happen. So you basically need really sharp decision making, very practical type of doing things to make things move. So you need to make the decision to move the entire things. So you want to take a look at it. Vincent here. How is the health of Jia Yu and with Ren in the Yin month? So you're taking a look at health is the resource star that you want to basically look at. You want to look at clash of the resource star, and a combine can lock up your resource star. Your resource star is not free. So health analysis, again, you need to take a look at the entire chart. You need to know what are the strong elements that's going through strong, what are the weak elements going through, which is there anything happening to your resource star, and you need to take a look at a lot of stuff that basically driven there. So you don't use a month prediction chart to basically do a health analysis there for yourself. Not a good tool. Okay. So Denise, got one more Denise here. Yin metal. So Sin metal. So we got our Sin metal person here. Yang fireman. Difficult. Yang fireman. Yang fireman, I think is a horse. The way that you type, I would guess is a horse. How will your job search for this month? Not really too good. Okay, so again, your the Yang fire, which is the horse, is unofficially clashing with the rooster. So fire basically clash with the rooster. So this, if you put on it, is a removal of the friend star. So people who want to help you are basically being removed. So just be careful of that. So you're talking about job search, unless you are actively doing the job search, and it's fine. So, but if you are leaving it to other people to find a job for you, so that would basically be not a too good of a thing that you are taking a look at. So guys, times is up. Really happy this time that I'm able to go through so many different questions. So if you have anything, the video they'll basically post it up in about a week time, so you'll be able to replay this and take a look. And really happy and thank you for everybody participation this time. See you all again next month on the next episode. All right guys, bye bye all.